Welcome back to the channel. This is Gillis TV here on Clem Hawks, and today we got some MLB rumors. So let's get started. But first, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, and thank you guys for all the support on the channel. I greatly appreciate it. So does Clem Hawks. Now let's get into it. As there has been a rumor from MLB Trade Rumors.com that the Rays and Royals have interest in free agent slugger Dominic Smith. According to Mike Puma of the New York Post, Smith was recently non-tendered by the Mets after a disappointing campaign in 2022. 2 years ago, such a move would have been unforeseeable after Smith slashed a 316 average with 10 home runs in a pandemic-shortened 2020 season, earning down ballot NL MVP votes for his efforts. However, it's been a tough slide for the 27-year-old who has been worth a combined minus 1.1 FWAR in the last two seasons since. The beginning of the slide came last year when Smith played through a partially torn labrum in his shoulder and hit just 244 with 11 home runs. His struggles continued in 2022 as he battled for regular playing time. He ended up splitting time between Triple-A and the big leagues. With the Mets, he would finish up hitting a buck 94 with a single home run, good for a WRC of just 67. He went a lot better in Triple-A, slashing a 284 average with 10 home runs in 54 games. The Mets' decision to non-tender him drew to a close an underwhelming time in Queens for the player who was drafted 11th overall in 2013 and regularly featured on the top 100 prospect list. His combined 150 WRC plus over the span of 2019 and 2020 campaigns showed Smith had the talent to excel at the highest levels, but emergence of Pete Alonso blocked Smith at first base and he had to spend a fair time in the outfield where he graded out poorly. MLB.tr contributor Matt Schwartz pegged Smith for a $4 million salary in arbitration, so given his age, talent, and low cost, it's not surprising to see a couple teams from smaller markets teams linked to him. The severe drop in power since his shoulder problems is a big concern, but he had a strong line at Triple-A, and it's possible he'd benefit from regular playing time he often found hard to come by in New York. For the Rays, they need a first base is obvious after they traded G-Man Troy to the Pirates earlier in the offseason. Smith could take over Tampa Bay's everyday first baseman while filling in for the outfield and designated hitter when needed. It's less obvious in KC where the emergence of rookie Vinny Pescatino at first base makes the addition of another left-handed slugger less important. Of course, the Royals don't currently have a clear DH option, and Smith could spend time there while swapping out with Pascantino at first base from time to time. But they also do have left-hander hitter Ryan O'Hearn, and Salvador Perez will likely spend time on the DH spot moving forward. There's not a clear need for a hitter there, just what I've been told from reports out of KC is that they are interested in Dominic Smith. There's no guarantee Smith will perform like a starter for either team, even if they're willing to offer him regular playing time. However, there's plenty of upside for the acquiring team, which would also control him via arbitration from the 2024 season, while the likely insignificant financial cost would make parting ways a bit more palatable for Smith were to continue his struggles throughout the season. So Smith, tons of upside to him. It's a low cost, low risk reward because he can turn out to be that one guy that comes into your lineup and actually shows you what he's used to. Regular playing time where he's playing every day, getting those reps in, those games in, can help a guy like Dominic Smith. And last year he had 134 at bats for a 194 average, no home runs, 17 RBIs. For his career, he's has 1,244 at bats, 246 average, 46 home runs, and 179 RBIs with 3 stolen bases. The guy has power. The guy knows how to hit. Regular playing time could be what the Tampa Bay Rays need from this left-handed hitter. But that's someone to watch out for. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been Gillis TV here right on Clemox. And I'll talk to you next time.